Once upon a time, in a small, cozy house on the outskirts of a bustling town, there lived an adorable cat named Bihter. Bihter wasn't an ordinary cat. She was a chubby cat who absolutely loved to eat. Her round belly was a reflection of her deep love for anything delicious. Bihter's day would start with the gentle sound of an alarm clock, followed by a long stretch and yawn. Then she would head to the kitchen, where her loyal owner, Mrs. Johnson, had already prepared her favorite breakfast, a generous scoop of tuna with fluffy scrambled eggs on the side. Bihter savored every bite, making sure not a single morsel went to waste. Once her belly was full, Bihter would set out on her daily adventures. She would roll around in the soft grass of the backyard, basking in the warmth of the sun. Sometimes she would visit her neighborhood cat friends, who were always amazed by her impressive appetite. Later, she would head to the local park, where children adored her chubby cheeks and sweet round face. Bihter loved being admired, gently petted, and having her belly rubbed. But no adventure was complete without a final stop in Mrs. Johnson's kitchen. Bihter would twitch her little pink nose, catching the delightful aroma of freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. With her fluffy tail swishing back and forth, she would sneak into the kitchen, giving Mrs. Johnson a pleading look. Unable to resist, Mrs. Johnson would chuckle and place a small cookie on Bihter's plate. And so, her afternoon feast would be complete. As the sun began to set and the sky turned a deep shade of blue, Bihter would find herself curled up by the fireplace. Lying on a soft cushion, Mrs. Johnson would read her favorite stories aloud, while Bihter's round body formed the perfect shape for a cozy nap. The words filled the room, painting vivid pictures in Bihter's mind, gingerbread houses and endless feasts of her favorite treats. And so, dear children, Bihter's days continued in this joyful routine. From sunrise to sunset, her love for food never waned. She taught us that it's perfectly okay to enjoy the things we love, as long as we appreciate the joy and laughter they bring to our lives. One day, Bihter's adventure started again with the first rays of the sun. But this time, a surprise awaited her. Mrs. Johnson had prepared something special for Bihter, a colorful salad made from exotic fruits she had never tasted before. Curious, Bihter approached the dish and took her first bite. Sweet and refreshing flavors danced on her palate. After filling her belly with these new flavors, Bihter began to wonder what she would do next. Then, a great idea came to her. She decided to go to the forest outside the town. The forest was full of mystery and exciting adventures, so Bihter set off toward its depths. Along the way, she saw colorful butterflies and chirping birds. At one point, she made eye contact with a squirrel and gave it a gentle nod. She stopped by a stream, dipping her paws into the cool water. Just then, a turtle appeared next to her. The turtle wanted to show Bihter the most beautiful part of the forest and invited her on an adventure. Bihter followed the turtle, and together they reached the heart of the forest. Under a tree, they stumbled upon a secret gathering of all the forest animals. They were gathered around an old owl, the guardian of the forest, listening to his stories. Bihter joined them and listened to the owl's ancient tales. As the sun began to set, Bihter returned home. Mrs. Johnson had prepared a warm bowl of milk and freshly cooked fish just for her. Reflecting on the day's adventures, Bihter sipped her milk and slowly closed her eyes. That night, she dreamed of endless adventures with the new friends she had met in the forest. And so, dear children, every day in Bihter's life was filled with new adventures and stories. She reminded us to enjoy every moment of life and to explore the beauty around us. And thus, the tale of the chubby cat came to a happy end.